everybody, and welcome to Game 4 of the 1934 World Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers. St. Louis leads the series 2-1 as they took Game 3 yesterday 3-2 thanks to Daffy Dean pitching a complete game and driving in 2 runs, the deciding 2 runs, and St. Louis has a 2-1 lead, like I said. Pitching today for the Cardinals here in St. Louis is going to be Tex Carlton. He was 16-11 in the regular season with a 4.26 earned run average in 31 starts. He pitched 241 innings, struck out 103, and walked 52. No changes, slight change to the Detroit lineup today. Hank Greenberg is going to drop down to that 6th slot, and Goslin and Rogel move up. So leading off for the Tigers playing center field is going to be JoJo White. Batting second, the catcher, Mickey Cochran. Batting third, the second baseman, Charlie Gehringer. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Goose Goslin. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Billy Rogel. Batting sixth, the big first baseman, Hank Greenberg. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Marv Owen. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Pete Fox. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Eldon Ocker. And here we go as Carlton gets ready to get his sign from Bill Delancey. Carlton, like I said, was 16-11 in regular season. He is trying to put the Cardinals in the driver's seat and get them a 3-1 lead in this World Series. And here comes the first pitch from Tex Carlton. And he gets the sign, and here comes the pitch. And he strikes out JoJo White, and there is one away. So Tex Carlton opens up with a strikeout, and here is Mickey Cochran. Cochran hitting .250 on the series in 12 plate appearances. And here comes the pitcher, Tex Carlton. And there's going to be a little ground ball over towards Rip Collins. It should be an easy play, and he will walk it over to the bag, and there are 2 down. Here comes the second baseman, Charlie Gehringer. Gehringer hitting .273 in the series. And here comes the pitch from Carlton. And that's going to be a line shot right at Frankie Frisch. And there's the inning. So Carlton gets him 1-2-3. And here comes Eldon Ocker walking to the mound. Ocker in the regular season was 15-7. He pitched in 18 starts. He had a 3.42 earned run average. He pitched 205 innings, struck out 86, and walked 56. Ocker hoping for a good outing so the Tigers can even the series at 2 games apiece, but the Cardinals are looking to stretch this one to 3-1. And here comes Pepper Martin. He's going to lead off playing third base. Batting second is the right fielder, Jack Rothrock. Batting third, the second baseman, Frankie Frisch. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Ducky Medwick. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Rip Collins. Batting sixth, the catcher, Bill Delancey. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Ernie Orsadai. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Leo DeRocher. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Tex Carlton. And Ocker gets the sign from Mickey Cochran into the windup. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit for Pepper Martin. He smoked it into left field. And he is going to be on. And here is Jack Rothrock. Rothrock hitting .231 in the series. Had a couple big RBIs in the first game. And here comes the pitch from Eldon Ocker. And that is going to be a base hit in the center field. And the Cardinals, right off the bat, have something cooking. Martin is going to be on there, waving him over to third. And here comes the throw from JoJo White. And he is not going to get him. Rothrock moves up to second on the throw, and the Cardinals have second and third, nobody out here in the first inning. And here is Frankie Frisch. Frisch hitting .154 in the World Series with 1 RBI. Here comes the delivery from Ocker. And that is going to be a base hit. Frisch singles into center field. Let's see if they send Rothrock. They hold him at third, and Martin scores, and it's 1-0 Cardinals. And here is Ducky Medwick. Medwick. There's going to be a fly ball out towards center field. This might score Rothrock. It's kind of midway. Let's see what Rothrock decides to do. He's waiting for it to come down. White has it, and they're going to send him. And they just cut it off, and it's 2-0 now. Not a throw into home plate, as Rogel picked it off so that Frisch could not advance on the throw. And here is Rip Collins. Collins hitting .222 in the series. And here we go. Here comes the pitch from Ocker. And that's going to be a fly ball out towards center. Easy play for JoJo White. And the Cardinals are out. But they get 2 on a couple of big hits. It's at the end of 1. 2-0 Cardinals. So my mistake, there's only 2 outs now. And here comes Bill Delancey. I don't know why I thought there was 2 outs at the time. But here comes Delancey into the plate to face Eldon Ocker. Here comes the pitch from Ocker. And he's going to hit a line drive right at Charlie Gehringer. And the inning is over. So at the end of 1, it's 2-0 Cardinals. Here comes Tex Carlton up against Goose Goslin hitting in that 4 slot. Goslin hitting .500 on the series. He's got a couple doubles and an RBI. Here comes the pitch from Carlton, and he walks him. So Goslin is on. And here comes Billy Rogel hitting .250 with 3 RBIs in the World Series. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball towards first. Should be a double play ball. And it is going to be a 3-6-3 double play. And there are 2 down. Here comes Hank Greenberg. They're hoping to spark him a little bit by putting him in the 6th slot against Carlton. And let's see. There's going to be a ground ball towards Frisch. Greenberg digging hard. And he will throw him out. And the inning is over. So the Tigers did get a guy on, but they're erased by the double play ball. And at the end of 1.5, still 2-0 Cardinals. Here's Orsay versus Eldon Ocker. Orsay in the series hitting .385 with a triple and an RBI. Here comes the pitch from Ocker. That's going to be a base hit for Ernie Orsay. And they have got a guy on to lead off here in the 2nd. A solid single for Orsay. Here comes Leo DeRocher. Man on, DeRocher hitting .083 in the World Series. There's the pitch from Ocker. And that is going to be a base hit, and they are just tattooing Eldon Ocker today. As he singles, and they are going to send Orsay to 3rd, and here comes the throw. Not in time. And Goslin throws it away. It's an error. It got past him, and that's going to score a run. It is now 3-0, and the Cardinals now have a 3-0 lead. DeRocher up to 2nd, and here comes Tex Carlton. And Ocker strikes him out. And there is 1 away. Here comes Pepper Martin. Martin singled back in the 1st. And there's a shot. This could be extra bases. He's going to hold up with on first with the single. DeRocher. See if he's going to round 3rd. And he is going to score. And it's now 4-0 St. Louis. And here's Rothrock. He's 1 for 1 today. And he struck him out. Ocker gets him on strikes. And here is Frankie Frisch. 2 outs here in the 2nd. Here comes a delivery from Ocker. That's going to be an easy ground ball over towards Charlie Gehringer, and he will throw him out, and that will end the inning. But the Cardinals get 2 more. It is 4-0 at the end of 2. Carlton's going to face Marv Owen. So Owen on the World Series is hitting .091. Here comes the pitch from Carlton. And he hits one. This could be extra bases. And it is. He's going to be in the 2nd with a double. And the Tigers have a man on 2nd with nobody out. And here's Pete Fox. Fox hitting .500 on the series. Here comes the pitch from Delancey. That's going to be a little pop-up over towards Pepper Martin. He should have that easily. And there's 1 away. Ocker. Here he comes. It's going to be a base hit for Eldon Ocker. Let's see if they send Owen around. It's in the left field, and he will hold at third. And it's first and third. 1 out for JoJo White. White hitting .333 in the World Series. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a base hit. That'll score Owen. Ocker will just be into second. And it's now 4-1. Here is Mickey Cochran. Cochran 0 for 1. He bounced into a ground out his first time up. Pitch from Carlton. That's going to be a ground ball towards second base. Should just move everybody up. But Frisch decides to go to second with it and get the out. It's now first and third, 2 outs for Charlie Gehringer. Pitch to Gehringer on the ground towards DeRocher. It is past DeRocher in for a single, and the Tigers score another run. Cochran on his way to third, and it's now 4-2 as Gehringer hits a little seeing eye single past Leo DeRocher. And here comes Goose Goslin. He drew a walk back in the second, and here comes the pitch from Tex Carlton. That is going to be a ground ball towards second base. Easy play for Frisch. He flips it over to Collins, and the inning is over. But the Tigers get 2. It's now 4-2. Here is Ducky Medwick leading off here in the bottom of the third. He had a sac fly back in the first. And here comes the pitch from Ocker. And Medwick, a little pop-up over towards Rogel. And there's one away. Here's Rip Collins. He flew out his first time up. Ocker goes into the windup. And the pitch. And that is a long drive way back, and it is gone. A home run for Rip Collins, the first one of the World Series, deep into center field. And it is now 5-2 Cardinals. Here's Bill Delancey. Delancey 0 for 1 today. He had a line out back in the first. And he strikes him out. So Ocker gets his third strikeout of the day. And there's 2 down. And here is Ernie Orceda. He's 1 for 1. Gets the sign from Cochran. And the pitch. And that is going to be a fly ball out towards center field. Easy play for JoJo White. And at the end of 3, it is now 5-2 after the home run from Collins. That's the first home run of this World Series. And he hit it deep to center field. And it's now 5-2. Here comes Billy Rogel. He's 0 for 1. He bounced into a double play back in the second. There's going to be a ground ball towards third. Pepper Martin can't get it. It gets past him. And that is going to be a single for Billy Rogel. And the Tigers have a leadoff man on. Here's Greenberg. He's stepping in. And the pitch from Carlton. He struck him out. Oh my goodness. A nice pitch by Carlton. And there's one away. Here's Marv Owen. And the pitch from Tex Carlton. And he walks him. So Marv Owen draws the walk. It's now first and second. 1 out for Pete Fox. Fox popped out in the third. Here is the pitch from Tex Carlton. That's going to be a little shot over towards Collins. And that is a good play. He flips it over for 2 down. Runners move up, and here's Ocker. Pitch from Carlton. And that is going to be a fly ball out towards right field. Easy play for Rothrock. And the inning is over. So at the end of 3.5, it is still 5-2 Cardinals. Here's Leo DeRocher. He's 1 for 1 with a single. and a run scored. And the pitch from Ocker. That's going to be a little pop-up out towards Rogel. Easy play. One step on the outfield grass, and there's one down. Here's Carlton. He struck out his last time up. And he will strike out again. A good pitch by Ocker, but Carlton doesn't do anything with it. And there are 2 away. Here's Pepper Martin. That is the 4th strikeout for Ocker. Martin 2 for 2, a couple singles and an RBI. Here comes the delivery, and that is going to be another base hit for Pepper Martin. He hits that one into center field. And here's Jack Rothrock. He is 1 for 2 today. Here comes the pitch. And there's a line shot. He is out. Greenberg snags that one. And the inning is over. Here's JoJo White. So at the end of 5, it's 5-2 Cardinals. White stepping in. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Carlton gets the sign. And that's a base hit for White. He singles. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game. And here is Mickey Cochran. Cochran 0 for 2 today. Here comes the pitch from Carlton. That's going to be a bouncing ball towards second base. Frisch will throw over to first. White moves up to second. And there's one down. Here's Charlie Gehringer 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. There's a bouncing ball towards DeRocher. And DeRocher can't come up with it. He bobbles it. I thought he had it. He drops it and then kicks it around. White over to third. Gehringer on first. So runners at first and third. 1 out for Goose Goslin. He is 0 for 1. He drew a walk his first time up and grounded out back in the third. Here comes the delivery from Carlton. That's going to be a ground ball over towards first base. Collins makes the play. See what the runners do. White about halfway. He takes off and he will score. Gehringer moves up. So if the Tigers add another run, it's now 5-3. And here is Billy Rogel. Pitch from Carlton. That's going to be a pop-up over towards Collins. That should end the inning, and it will. And the Tigers get another one. At the end of 4.5, it's 5-3 Cardinals. Here's Frankie Frisch. Frisch 1 for 2 today and an RBI. There's a ground ball towards Greenberg, and he is out, and there is one away. Here's Ducky Medwick. 0 for 1 today with an RBI. There's a ground ball towards Gehringer. Gehringer ranging to his left. Should have it easily. It doesn't look like it's too difficult of a play, and he will throw out Ducky Medwick. And there are 2 down. Here's Rip Collins. He launched a home run back in the third, first one of the World Series. And here comes the pitch from Ocker. And that's a base hit for Collins into right field. And here is Bill Delancey. He is 0 for 2 today. Here comes the pitch from Ocker. And that's struck him out. He painted the corner with that one. That's his 5th strikeout of the ball game. And we head to the 6th. It's 5-3 Cardinals. Here's Hank Greenberg. He's 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a strikeout. Pitch from Carlton. That's going to be a fly ball out towards left field. Easy play or right field, excuse me, and that's an easy play for Rothrock. And there is one away. Marv Owen taking his time getting into the batter's box. Here comes the delivery. Owen, 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. Here comes the pitch from Carlton. And that's going to be a fly ball out towards Arcedi. Easy play for Arcedi, and there are 2 away. Here is Pete Fox. Pete Fox 0 for 2 today. Here comes the delivery from Carlton. And that's going to be a fly ball out towards left field. Medwick giving chase. And he will make the catch. And that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-3 Cardinals. Here's Orsadai leading it off. He is 1 for 2 today with a run scored. And there's going to be a little ground ball over towards Gehringer. He will make the play. And there is one down. Here's Leo DeRocher. DeRocher 1 for 2 with a run scored. There's going to be a fly ball out towards White. White looks like he has that one. And he thought he dropped it. It looked like an easy routine fly ball, but JoJo White drops it. And there's a man on second. And the crowd is getting lively here in St. Louis as they want to add to that lead. And here is Tex Carlton stepping in. And the pitch. And Carlton rips it right at Owen. He's got a quick lever stepper. Double play! They picked off the pitcher leaning on second base. An excellent play by Marv Owen. And the Tigers are out of the inning. We head to the 6th. We head to the 7th. It's 5-3 Cardinals. Here's Ocker leading it off. He hits a ground ball towards short. Should be an easy play for DeRocher. And there's one away. There's JoJo White, 2 for 3 with a single and an RBI. And here comes the pitch from Carlton. And he strikes him out. That's the 3rd strikeout for Tex Carlton. And there are 2 away here in the 7th. And here comes Mickey Cochran. Here comes the pitch. And that is a base hit for Mickey Cochran. Single up the middle. And the Tigers have a runner on, and here is Charlie Gehringer. He is 1 for 3 today with an RBI, and he reached on an error. And here comes a pitch from Carlton, and that is going to be a line shot right at Frisch, and we're going to head to the bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Here's Pepper Martin stepping up to the plate against Ocker. Kind of surprised Eldon Ocker is still in there. He has not pitched great, giving up a lot of runs. With that 5-3 lead, he's given up 9 hits. He has struck out 5, but Martin is 3 for 3. And let's see what happens here. Here comes the pitch, and there's going to be a ground ball towards short. Easy play for Billy Rogel. Picks it up, throws him out, and there's one away. Here is Jack Rothrock digging in. He's 1 for 3 today. And the pitch from Ocker. That's going to be a fly ball out towards center field. And that'll be an easy play for JoJo White. And there's 1 down. 2 down, excuse me. Here's Frankie Frisch. Frisch, 1 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Ocker. There's going to be a right back to the mound. He flips it over to Greenberg, and that's the inning. Here's Tex Carlton now coming up against Goose Goslin. They have a 5-3 lead here heading into the 8th on your home for Stratomatic Baseball. Goslin 0 for 2 today, but does have an RBI. And here comes the pitch from Tex Carlton. And that's going to be a little ground ball towards Collins. Easy play. He just steps on the bag. And there's 1 down. Here's Billy Rogel. He's 1 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Carlton. And that could be extra bases. And it is going to be a double up against the wall Rogel thought about third. He went about halfway and heads back to second. And he is on. And here comes Hank Greenberg. He is just far overdue. He's hitting .214 in the World Series with 3 RBIs. He's 0 for 3 today. And here comes the pitch. And there's a base hit. That should score Rogel. In the right field. Rogel is going to be held up. I am really surprised by that move. I thought he should have scored. Make the guy make a play. But the Tigers have him first and third. 1 out for Marv Owen. Owen hitting .154 in the World Series. Here comes the pitch from Carlton. And that's going to be a little pop-up over towards short. Easy play for DeRocher. And there are 2 down. And here is Pete Fox. Fox is 0 for 3 today and hitting .364 in the World Series. Here comes a pitch from Tex Carlton. And that could be extra bases. It's going to be a nice hit in the outfield. He hits it hard. But Rothrock cuts it off. Going to get him in. Rogel will score. Greenberg will hold at second. Excellent play by Tex Carlton to get that one in. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout as Eldon Ocker will be pinch hit for. And it also looks like Frankie Frisch is going to make a move. And let's see. And we'll be right back. All right, we're back. And looks like Frankie Frisch is going to go with Dazzy Vance to replace Tex Carlton. Vance in the regular season was 1-3 with a 4.56. He did have 1 save on the season. He pitched 77 innings, walked 25, and struck out 42. The Tigers bring in Flea Clifton to pinch hit for Eldon Ocker. And here comes the delivery from Dazzy Vance. And the pitch, and he struck him out to end the inning. The Tigers threaten and get a run. It's now at the end of 7.5. It is 5-4 Cardinals, and Detroit will be making a pitching change, and we'll be right back. And the Tigers select Furpo Marbury to come into the game. Marbury has already 3 innings pitched in this World Series and did pretty well. And here comes Ducky Medwick. He's 0 for 2 today with an RBI. And here comes a little pitch from Marbury. And that's going to be a little base hit through. A little squibber that got up through the infield. And Medwick is on first. And here comes Rip Collins. Here comes the pitch from Marbury. There's going to be a fly ball out towards center field. JoJo White running after it. And he will make the catch. And there is 1 away. Here comes Bill Delancey. Delancey 0 for 3 today. Here comes the pitch from Marbury. And that's going to be a base hit. See Medwick now holds at second, and here's Ernie Orsadai. Orsadai 1 for 3. There's going to be a bouncing ball towards first. That should be a double play. There we go, 3-6-3 double play, and the inning is over. So a threat by the Cardinals goes nowhere, and we head to the top of the 9th. It's 5-4, and JoJo White is leading it off against Dazzy Vance, and Cardinals looking to expand that lead now to 3-1. And here comes the pitch to JoJo White, and he walks him. White draws the walk off of Vance. Here comes Mickey Cochran. And Vance looks like they're going to yank him. Frankie Frisch is going to pull Dazzy Vance. And we will be right back after this. And Jesse Haynes has been brought in now to try to close this one out with a man on. Here comes Mickey Cochran. He is 1 for 4. Here comes the pitch from Haynes. And that's on the ground towards DeRocher. Could be 2. And it looks like it is. There's over to Frisch, over to Collins, and that's a double play. A tailor-made double play, and there are 2 down. And here comes Charlie Gehringer. Gehringer 1 for 4 with an RBI today. Here comes the pitch. And a base hit for Charlie Gehringer. Base hit for Gehringer puts another man on, and the Tigers are trying to keep their way in this one. And Haynes, it looks like they're going to pull Haynes out of the ball game. So Haynes talks his way into staying into this ball game. And here comes Goose Goslin. Goslin over 3 today with an RBI. And here comes the pitch from Jesse Haynes. There's a ground ball out towards the middle. And it looks like they are going to have it. That is going to be, throws him out. That's the ball game. The Cardinals win it 5-4. And they now take a commanding 3-1 lead in the 1934 World Series. And we are going to go look at some stats and see what the keys to this game were. And obviously the big one today was going to be that home run for Rip Collins, the first one of the World Series. He ended up being 2 for 4 today with that home run. The winning pitcher today is going to be Tex Carlton. He went 7 2/3. He gave up 10 hits in 4 runs, and struck out 3 and walked 2. Eldon Ocker takes the loss. He gave up 5 runs on 9 hits and struck out 5. But again, that big offensive play was going to be that home run from Collins that ended up winning the ball game. For Detroit, JoJo White and Charlie Gehringer each had 2 hits apiece. But as we said, the Cardinals now with that 5-4 win head to Game 5 tomorrow with a commanding 3-1 lead, and are going to look to close out the World Series. And we will see you tomorrow.